Welcome back to Fabio's Fabulous Reviews. I'm Fabio, and today I'll be reviewing the Invisalign. Now, this is an alternative to braces, so I want to give you a little bit of my experience with the Invisalign and the braces. All our members in our family are currently utilizing some sort of braces or Invisalign to correct their teeth. So first thing, why did I choose Invisalign? Well, it's in the name. It's invisible. Well, practically invisible. And I only needed straightening of my teeth. I had stopped using my retainers for almost like 30 years. And as you'll see in some photos, my teeth had shifted just a little bit. And with the Invisalign, it was going to do it much faster than wearing braces for a short amount of time. Now, Invisalign treats adults, teens, and now little ones as early as 6 years of age. Now, you need to find a doctor who's going to be able to treat this for you. Now, the treatable cases are crowded teeth, overbite, underbite, crossbite, gap teeth, open bite. If you have any baby or permanent teeth that need to be straightened. Now, how would you know this? Probably if you've been going to the dentist for quite some time, you've been told you have one of these issues. Now, as you notice, these are all pretty much aligning of the teeth. So find yourself an orthodontist or a general dentist, and then they will be able to help you out to decide if Invisalign is right for you. So back in October of 2022, I went to visit my local dentist office, who also has an orthodontist in the office. There, I was shown some examples of what the metal braces look like, which I used to have about 30 years ago, which is no different. Prices probably a little bit higher than they were 30 years ago. Then they showed me the Invisalign trays. Now, the trays, as you can see, they are clear. But if you notice right by the back of the mouth, by the molars, they have the emblem, which to me looks like one of those mercury fillings they put in your mouth in the old days. Now they use the white ones, so it's not noticeable. They do have really cool instruments. They have an instrument for doing that 3D scanning, and then they have the mold display now, which you'll see in this video. Now, after the exam, what you do is you sit down with your doctor, and they will go over the 3D model of your teeth and show you with the Invisalign how the correction is going to be made. And as you can see from the videos, based on mine, which was a 14-week period of the amount of time I needed to be wearing my Invisalign. Now, the pink protruding nods that are on the teeth, they're going to be clear, and those are just connectors which will connect to the Invisalign and move the teeth to the straightness they need to be. Your doctor will now give you a packet with all the Invisalign trays that you'll need. My instructions and everyone's instructions will be different. Mine's were to be changed every 10 days. Some people wear them for 7 days and then switch out to the next tray. Some do it for 2 weeks. Some even do it for a month, I read. And it all depends on the individual person's teeth alignment. Now, Invisalign is great for a few things, and what I like to do now is to mention the pros of utilizing Invisalign over braces. Now, the main reason to go to Invisalign is going to be because of the clear plastic retainers that you have there. They're easy to remove when you go out to eat, when you want to drink, anything that you want to do, you can just take them off. They're easier to clean. Now, you can buy these crystal cleaning kits that they sell online for anywhere to like $40 for 50 packets, or you can just simply brush them with soap and water. Another advantage to the Invisalign is the unexpected weight loss. Now, I'm not talking about a huge drastic weight loss that you're going to lose like 100 pounds or 50 pounds, but you will lose anywhere between 5 pounds to 10 pounds depending on your eating habits. Why is this? Because you've eliminated the snacking and the actual drinking of sugary drinks because of the maintenance of these Invisalign retainers. You are avoiding them, so you will start eating less because of the time consumption of cleaning them. Now, speaking of cleaning them, let me talk about the disadvantages of having Invisalign. The Invisalign cons. Now, the disadvantages of having Invisalign. First of all, not so invisible. Let me tell you, people come up to you and say, "Hey, are those Invisalign?" Or they'll be like, "What do you have on your teeth?" And because of the attachments that connect to the brackets of the retainers, it is so visible. And depending how crooked your teeth are, those attachments can be placed on every tooth, and there can be multiple attachments on one tooth. Also, you're going to have to wear elastics depending if you need to align your teeth. Again, every individual necessity is going to be different depending on how crooked their teeth are. This next disadvantage is a necessity. I mean by necessity, well, if you want to maintain your teeth healthy, you need to brush them multiple times a day. You have to keep your brackets clean. You literally have to floss. You may have to use a water pick and everything just to make sure that your teeth do not collect any bacteria, because the actual trays, if you don't brush your teeth, will collect bacteria and then you'll start getting cavities. And finally, even if you keep your retainers completely clean, you will still stain them because of your saliva. If you see from the photos I put there, from brand new ones up to ones that I use up to 35 days consecutively, they will stain because of your saliva. Now, the number one question on everyone's mind is, how much does Invisalign cost? The short answer is it's up to the individual doctor. Why do they say that? Well, as you can see, some doctors, depending on your situation with your teeth, can charge you pretty much as they want. What you're paying for is not the actual Invisalign trains. You're paying for their actual visits for them to correct your teeth. To conclude my review on Invisalign, as stated there on the screen, you will see the advantages of Invisalign compared to braces. But I will tell you, after speaking with my orthodontist, some patients will require braces before going to Invisalign due to the severity of their teeth being misaligned, crooked, coming from not where it's supposed to be coming out from, probably from above the gum lines. Now, that will require the braces first. As you can see, both of them, if your teeth are not aligned, will require the elasticity rubber bands. Both require maintenance of maintaining them clean so you don't get any cavities or any diseases on your teeth. Another thing I failed to mention was maintaining control of your Invisaligns, meaning if you take them off to eat and you leave them on the table, I have seen cases where people either throw them away in the trash can because they wrap it in a napkin and then they don't realize it was in the napkin, or they leave it on the table. Another thing to think about is that with Invisalign, they will hurt when you change from brackets to brackets depending on how many days you keep them on. And unlike braces, when they hurt, you got to deal with that for days and even probably weeks until you settle in until the next visit to your doctor. With Invisalign, what will happen is if you do not have the will to control your pain or deal with it, you have the advantage of taking off those Invisaligns for whatever amount of time you want. And the longer you stay without your Invisaligns on, the longer your process will be. And I think that is one thing you need, is the will to maintain those brackets in your mouth even if they are hurting. In conclusion, after using Invisalign for 4 months with the 14 trays that were assigned to me to straighten my teeth, and currently now I am using retainers which maintain my straightness until I pass away pretty much, I, Fabio, give this Invisalign product a 4 out of 5 stars. Now, I'm not being paid for this. This was all purchased on my own, paid over $4,000 for that little bit of treatment to correct my teeth, as you saw in the previous videos. Again, Invisalign, great product. Is it worth it? It depends on you individually. They do have other things like cleaning products they sell, oral care, some aligners and colored cases. They have the app. And I saw now they introduced a UV case to remove bacteria from your retainers. Once again, I want to thank everyone for viewing this video and joining my channel and watching all those videos in my channels. I'll continue to review products and keep you posted on them. Please, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, and if you have any comments, please make sure to leave your comments below and I'll respond to your comments. Once again, be safe, God bless, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you.